Oh my goodness, guys. I am like shaking right now because I am done with college tomorrow. Like, done. Like, last final will be taken tomorrow at 8 a.m. and then I'm done. I can pick up my degree, I believe, next week on Monday. Oh my god, I'm trembling. I'm terrified, honestly. Like, part of me is excited, but I'm like, everything is changing right now. I'm moving on Thursday. I had an interview on Friday, so I don't know when I'm gonna hear back. And I'm graduating. Like, nothing in my life is going to be the same a year from now. And like, I don't like, I don't know. Here, let me hold the photo real quick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, for right now, I just like, while it's fresh in my mind, I'll like, are you gonna stay here or get down? Okay, he's gonna stay here for a sec. I want to take some time to thank a couple people. Specifically like people that have, like, teachers that I've had or professors that I've had or faculty that have helped me out a lot the last, like, I'm 21. 21 minus 6. I can't do mental math on the spot. 15 years. I think that's right. 15 years of education, because I graduated high school in 2015. It is 2018 and I'm graduating college. And I should have my shit together. I expected myself to have my shit together. Who let me be an adult? I feel like I blinked and now I'm graduating college and acting like, I'm literally trembling as we speak right now. But I wanted to take time to thank some people that have been there for me. I want to start off with Dr. Combs. He is honestly, like, I cannot like, thank you doesn't even begin to express the gratitude that I have for this person, because I walked into his office freshman year freaking out because I had budgeted my second semester freshman year, like, perfectly, right down to every textbook I needed to buy, every notebook that I needed to buy, everything. And then I go into class and he's like, hey, you're gonna need to buy an $80 computer program, which is Pearson. And I was like, huh? Like, I don't have money for that. So I was like freaking out and I went into his office and I asked for help, and he's the definition of like leading a horse. What is that metaphor of, like, you I don't know, like, instead of the metaphor that basically means, like, instead of doing something for them, you help them so that they could do it for themselves. He helped me get a job. Granted, like, I could have technically gotten the job myself. Like, I just didn't know about it. But he helped me get it. Like, he was like, you know what? You can get a job at the Commons, which is like the food place on campus. And I was like, perfect. Like, I've been wanting to apply there. Like, what do I do? Like, who do I talk to? What? And he like emailed the head chef and got me a job. And then I was able to buy the book or the computer program. And then from then on, he's been basically like doing that. Like, sophomore year, I had oh my gosh. Before I have like another mental breakdown about sophomore year, because it was the worst year of my life, truly. I'm just gonna say this. Who gets bullied in college? Like, of course, the brown person at a predominantly white school. So I was having a very rough year. Like, not only that, but I was an engineering major, so like everything was piling up, and I was like, what am I even doing with my life? Like, I'm not even good at doing all of this. Like, I'm much more interested in environmental science, which, by the way, was the class that he taught. Environmental science was like the official title, ENV 182. And so all of the classes that I had taken that were environmental science related, because I'd made that my minor, I was doing so much better at than my actual like major classes. And I didn't like the people. I just like in general wasn't doing well. And because that was around the time that Trump was getting into office, and I just felt like garbage because I was the one brown kid in most of my classes, just terrible time. And I didn't even tell him what was going on. Like, I didn't tell him that I was having a terrible time, but I was telling him about how I was like contemplating my major because I had a bigger passion for something else. And he helped me do that transition to like take a semester to think about if I really wanted to switch. And then when I ended up wanting to switch, I told him like, I'm gonna lose all my scholarships. So he helped me, and also because I was having a hard time, he helped me like reschedule everything so that I could go back to California for a semester, have like a little mental break. And then I came back spring semester, and then like I'm finishing now, and I just like literally wouldn't be able to do anything without him. So I am like, he's done so much more for me than he could ever know. And on top of that, he helped me with the job interview that I had on Friday. So like, I want to say thank you, but I feel like those words don't mean enough for like just like the thankfulness that I am. Also, Caitlin and Matt, well, I was gonna say Matt Daly, but I didn't say Caitlin's last name, so Caitlin Crane Cross. They were both my counselors, and they helped me out so much. They were like my parents my freshman and sophomore year of college, and I'm like insanely grateful for everything that they did for me. They helped me stay at UP because I was gonna leave because it was really expensive after my freshman year, but they did what they could, and they helped me out so much so that I could stay, come back, and graduate from this school. Like, I'm graduating, oh my god. I felt like I should film this today because that way it's my like real life emotions. I'm still shaking. Yeah, I literally like, especially because I think at that time I just like needed the guidance and the help. I don't know if you can hear the sirens. But yeah, I needed the guidance and the help, and like literally they were like my parents, like my second parents that were just taking care of me as I was guiding my like young self through the beginning of college and stuff. So I'm like insanely grateful for everything that they did for me. On top of that, Dean Jones for helping me get the scholarship that helped me stay at UP, even though I feel so bad I switched out of engineering. But like, she was an amazing help, an amazing person. As far as like to help me get on the right track, every single math teacher that I've ever had, like starting from middle school, Miss Lee for helping me, or for thinking that I was good enough at math to be placed into Algebra 1 in 7th grade. Like, that was, thank you, because you literally set me on the path to what I ended up doing, which, by the way, is environmental science with a quantitative focus, so like math-based. And Mr. Hesser, Mr. Boyman, fast forward to Calc 1, Mr. Ike, and I've already, like, I ran into him, last year, and thanked him in person for, like, everything that he did for me, because he made calculus fun. He made it so that I could understand the subject. Like, literally, if I hadn't taken Calc 1 with him and, like, seen how hard it was, but how fun it was at the same time, like, I don't think I would have ended up in civil engineering, to be quite honest. And I like that I started off as civil engineering and then switched, because I like having that technical background. I like being able to be like, I know MATLAB, AutoCAD, like, what you got for me? I know, like lightweight of coding. And then I know like ArcGIS, a little bit of JavaScript, Python, like anybody hiring. Yeah, so like I like that I did the technical side of it. All of my math teachers, like, thank you. Math is not my best subject, it is my favorite subject. There's a difference. Doesn't mean I got all A's. But I did try. Like, that was the goal every single time I took a math class, but life happened, so you know. I'm still shaking. Oh my god. Dr. Lowe. I like almost cried in her office today because I was dropping off my final, and like I was just asking for advice on how to like write an email, like a specific email. So she like helped me out with that, and we had like a little talk. She kind of calmed me down. She was like, "You're starting your life." I was like, "Oh God, don't remind me. I know." Like, I can't express, like, I literally can't look ahead anymore because I know no matter what, I don't know what my life is going to look like a year from now. What I hope is that I'm doing a job that utilizes my degree, because I'm really passionate about environmental science and like the environment, and I want to be helping with these issues like in the best way that I can. And I don't know what is the best way right now, but I want to incorporate ArcGIS into whatever I do. So like, if you're hiring for any like GIS interns, like please hire me. But yeah, like I can't look ahead anymore until I at least get my foot in the door somewhere, and I know for a fact that like I can at least say I've had this type of experience. Like, I think in maybe 2 years I'll be more like stable. I'm still shaking. I'll be more stable and I'll like be able to plan ahead. But right now I just like know at least in the next 5 years. I can look that far ahead, but I can't look like a week ahead. Oh my gosh. Okay. So long term, I want to get my master's degree. I don't know if I want it to be in environmental engineering, meteorology, oceanography, environmental management. Like, I'm taking a year or two to decide about that because I want to make sure that the subject that I end up pursuing is something that I'm insanely passionate about. On top of that, I want to get my teaching degree because I eventually want to go and teach AP calculus. Like, I don't care how nerdy it sounds, but I have a lot of pride in calculus, and I don't know, to me it just like the thought of me doing problems on the board and like explaining them makes me really excited. So I want to be doing that. I also want to be a professor like later in life, so I'm definitely going to go back to get my PhD eventually, but I want to have some more life experience before I do that. So that's like my long-term goal. I also like want to hopefully be a public figure for like the environmental movement and like maybe do some talks, keep doing more like environmental videos on YouTube now that I have a lot more free time. Short term, I just need a job. I need something, and then I will get my break eventually. I just need a job, and like I prefer one in my field. So, and eventually I want to move back to California, not LA, where I'm from, the Bay Area, because that is home. That like I want to be close to my mom, like that's home. So maybe I'll be able to buy her Tesla one day. That's my goal, but we'll see. Like, I don't know, life. Also, I really hope I pay off my student loans soon because I know they're a lot. I know they're going to keep adding because interest and stuff. So whatever I can do to pay those off fast. Yeah. I also like want to say thank you to all the donors, and like literally every teacher that I've ever had has taught me something. Like my second grade teacher is the reason that like I knew about the rainforest being destructed, the destruction going on in the rainforest, destroyed. Why couldn't I think of that word? So like that kind of just like clicked something in me, and since then, like, not that I always thought I was going to be an environmental science major. I always thought I was going to go into photography, but like my hands shake too much, so like I can't, like, you know, life happens. So I just hope that this is actually what I'm sticking to. Like clearly I'm open to change. Maybe I'll be a drummer. But yeah. This is my, like, the beginning of my story, so we're gonna see where this goes. I'm definitely not the same person that graduated high school. I mean, like, technically I am, but like mentally I'm not, so I don't know. I just wanted to record my feelings in the moment so that I can look back, because I also just watched my legacy video that I made in high school for senior year. And I was looking at all the advice that my teachers gave me, and I really wish I would have done something with my professors, but like, you know, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it here. There's a lot more that I could say. Thank you to every single teacher that I've ever had since kindergarten up until like last Friday. Because they've all taught me something that's really valuable, and that has like made me the person who I am, and like I'm super scared about like what's gonna happen for the rest of my life. But we'll take it like one step at a time. We'll see. I don't know. I'm very stressed. I have to read for my final tomorrow. I mean, like, I don't have to, but like I'm going to. So yeah, good night.